What is up, everybody? Welcome back to another video, and I'm doing something a little bit different in this video. I think this is going to be something kind of interesting that you guys may enjoy. So basically, I'm going to be reacting to my preview of this game and my prediction, because I think that's kind of what you make your predictions for, to see if you were right. So I think if I go back to this video, we can see what I had to say, what I thought was going to happen, and see how accurate it was to the real game. Because at this point, we've all watched the game, right? It was yesterday. So I thought we'd keep it fresh in our mind and go through my preview. And if you guys want me to do this over and over to like every single week, I definitely can. Now, one thing, I don't think I can get copyrighted for doing my own video. I don't know. YouTube may not realize it's my own video, so well, I guess we'll just see what happens, okay? Hopefully I don't get copyrighted for my own video. So maybe in the description it'll say original video on my channel. You guys don't have to check that out, but I'll just do that anyways. Hopefully we can. Welcome back, everybody, to a preview. Oh, God. Oh, okay. That was so loud. Okay. Wait a second. I didn't know I yelled that loud at the beginning. What am I doing? What are we doing here? Welcome back, everybody, to a preview. Oh, yeah, I remember. Sorry, last stop. I actually previewed this, not a preview. I did a premiere on this on Sunday morning, so not a lot of people saw it, but that was just because before the game I wasn't there. I was actually on my way.
Of the Chargers taking on the Detroit Lions. Now, I did one of these earlier in the week where I kind of really looked at the game, but I'm going to do something a little bit different for this preview, okay? I'm going to do the edge thing. I don't know if you guys have ever seen on articles where teams will
this is right,
edge. Like, who has the edge in this matchup? Who has the edge? Run offense versus run defense. That's kind of what I want to do for this video. I'm just doing my own edge, okay? So we're going to do that. I think it'll be a little bit more interesting. And that's kind of how we'll pick which team will win this game, and that's how I'll do my preview, okay? So if you guys enjoyed this, just let me know in the comments below. We can do this more often. But let's get this started without waiting any longer.
That's a nice little chill.
Start off.
I like that.
Lions rushing offense versus the Chargers rushing defense. Okay,
Lions rushing offense versus rushing defense.
There are a lot of these that.
Okay, so looking back on the game, Lions ran okay. They weren't great at it. They were okay. They had a couple of nice ones, but they also got stuffed a lot of times. I would say it was about average. They ran okay. They ran okay during the game.
Very, very close. So these are two good teams, in my opinion. Maybe some of y'all don't agree with me. Maybe you guys think the Chargers are trash, which I do. No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding, Chargers fans. I'm kidding.
Hey, come on, Chargers fans. You know what?
No, but seriously, the edge for this I'm giving to the Chargers. But this could be the Lions. Okay, the Lions could actually outplay.
Okay, I think I was right to do that.
The reason
I was right to get the edge to the Chargers, because I would say they probably won that battle.
The Lions struggled.
Probably. What do you guys think? I think Ty Johnson came in and he balled. So Kerryon played well. I don't know how well we blocked for him. I think he just made a lot of good moves there. Kerryon played well, but I think overall the Chargers played pretty good run defense. Ty Johnson did ball. C.J. Anderson, I think he struggled. He had a couple of nice runs. I would say, this was pretty close. This was very close. You guys have to let me know in the comments below.
Last game. Okay, the Lions really struggled to run the ball last game against the Cardinals.
They did run the ball.
Just over 3 yards per carry for most of their running backs. Matthew Stafford actually had the highest yards per carry. So it wasn't very good, okay? It wasn't good as a team effort. And the offensive line definitely struggled.
Was not good.
So
Arizona
if you just look at week 1, yes, I would give the edge to the Chargers. But I think the Lions can come back and have a way better week number 2. Better than that, okay? I think what we brought Darrell Bevel in to do, I think that's what we'll see in week number 2. We could see a lot more of that, okay? Why? Well, the Chargers actually had a top 10 run defense last year, okay? So they were really good at stopping the run last season. But as we know, week 1 versus Colts, they gave up a huge game to Marlon Mack, who just went off on them as the Indianapolis Colts running back. So they ran really well against the Chargers. But again, we don't look like the same running team as the Colts. We don't look like a team that runs as well as the Colts.
Nah, not yet. I think we can get there, but not yet.
Right now, we just don't seem to have that good of a rushing attack. So I'm going to give the edge to the Chargers, but I think during the game, the Lions could actually outplay them for sure. Next up, we have the Lions passing offense versus the Chargers passing defense, okay? Now, there's a lot that goes in.
Okay. So, passing offense versus passing defense. I would say for most of the game, we were held to short passes. We did a lot of dump offs, and I think that's probably part of the strategy there. We had that one big route to Kenny Galladay, which is game winner, but they also picked off 2 of our passes deep. We had a nice little kind of like a, I don't know what you call it, corner route there to Marvin Jones Jr. I'd say their passing defense was pretty good. I think I expected us to do a little bit more than what I thought, but at the end we did win the game. It was a lot more, but again, it was a lot more scoring than I thought, which you guys will see in a second.
Your secondary, your linebackers, really everything does, okay?
Yes, they did get a... Hey, and sorry for stopping it, but our offensive line, man, credit to you guys. You guys balled out, all right? You guys balled out. You guys were great, Okay, the offensive line
not
still
just
they
secondary,
did their
but
job.
also
Okay,
if
so
you're getting
credit to
pressure,
the
that
offensive
obviously
line.
affects the pass defense. I'm actually going to give this edge to the Lions,
I didn't
and
hear
I
their
don't think
names
it's
that
very
much.
close. I really don't. I think the Lions can
Okay.
dominate in the passing game.
Oh,
I think they can
it's
dominate
close.
most teams so
Yeah,
far
they
this
play
season
better
in the
than I thought
passing
they
game.
would.
That's just my feel. What it comes down to
That's true, though.
is
I think we
holding
can.
off the
Once we
pressure.
get
Okay?
comfortable.
Because as we
Once
know,
we
the
get-
Lions tackles in week one
Once we get
were,
comfortable.
what's a nice word to say it? Hot trash. That's the best way I can say it. They were trash. Okay, I think they gave up 14
Oh, I
pressures
had to do it like
combined.
that. Well,
Just
Terrell
the two
Crosby was
tackles.
not hot trash.
That
He
is
played
not
well.
good, especially when Joe Dawes your
Okay.
best offensive lineman for week one. Yo, we didn't even know if he was going to start, and he balled. So that's not a good thing.
That's
but
true.
they were going
This is
against a
true.
good
He did
challenge
he
there,
did ball.
and Chandler Jones and Terrell
Yep.
Suggs. But let's not act like the Chargers are going to be any easier. Okay, Joey Bosa and Melvin Ingram have something to say about
No,
that.
they
So
were not.
for me,
But
it really comes
we
down
did
to
do
those
really
tackles.
well.
But I think we can help
Credit
them
to
out
those guys,
with
man.
some
The game plan
fullbacks,
was
with
there.
some
We helped out a
running
little bit,
backs,
but not
with
too
some
much. We
tight
didn't
ends.
help
And I
out
also
way
think
too
they'll
much.
play better. Now the
We did
question
well.
here is
They
whether or not
did way
Taylor
better
Decker
than
will
I
actually
expected.
play. Will it be Terrell Crosby or Decker? That's the question we're trying to figure out right
He
now.
did not.
And as I'm doing this video, I don't know. You guys may already know by the time you see this, but as of now, we don't know. So assuming Taylor Decker plays, hopefully he plays. Assuming he plays, I think they will both play a little bit better this week, but there's still going to be pressure. The Lions are going to have to adjust, and that could also take away for some weapons. But I still believe that if we can just hold up, if we're solid, not great, not good, just solid, the Lions have a better passing
solid.
attack than
That's what we
the
were.
secondary.
That's what we were.
or
We were
the
solid. I think
passing
we were actually better than
defense
expected.
for
We were
the
above
Chargers,
average. At least
okay?
from my expectations, we were way above average.
There are
I was
also
not
injuries in
expecting
that
to play
Chargers
well.
secondary, which
Rick
will help
Wagner
us
was
out. Okay, we have
good.
injuries to guys like James
Terrell
and
Crosby was
Davis.
good.
Those two things
Okay, so I think right here I'm
could
looking at the
actually help out
Chargers
the Lions
secondary.
if neither of those guys
so we're
play.
taking a real deep
Next
look
up,
at
we
that.
have
They
the
played-
Lions
they played really
passing
well. They played
defense
really
against
well.
the Chargers passing off.
All right, our pass defense against their pass offense. They won this one. No, well, wait a second. I would, on surface, okay, Slade versus Keenan Allen. Keenan Allen won it for like 90% of the game. Slade did okay, but he won it for like 90% of the game. Then at the end, though, we stepped up and made the big plays. So, I think they had a lot of big chunk plays, but at the same time, they only scored 10 points. So this defense did stand up. So I guess this is another debatable one.
This one is hard. This one is very, very hard because you may want to say on paper, Chargers.
Still hard.
It's so hard. This might be the closest one on here, and honestly, might be the closest one on here. The Chargers have a good passing attack.
Kind of what? Yeah,
Is a good
okay, we're
quarterback.
pretty good with our
They have
predictions
running
here.
backs and Eckler. I think it's Eckler. It's Eckler. They have running backs and
I don't know why I
Eckler.
say
Those kind of
Eckler.
guys
It's
that can
Eckler.
get out and make plays like he
I was
did versus
struggling
the
with
Colts.
his
Now
name.
he's not the best running back as just running the ball, but he also can catch the ball in the backfield, and that helps. Obviously, they have the beast in Keenan Allen. But there is a guy, Mike Williams, who may not play at that wide receiver position.
Keenan Allen was definitely a beast. Okay, Mike Williams. Mike Williams, man, he was balling, and he was a problem. Well, I think he was the guy that had that big bomb before halftime, which put them in field range.
Overall, they have
Williams
some talent,
was balling,
right?
Keenan Allen, they were a problem.
But I think the defense
I underestimated, I think.
kind of matches it perfectly. Darius Slay on Keenan Allen.
Okay. Now here I was a little off here. Okay, Keenan Allen versus Slay on paper seems great, but again, Keenan was in a slot a lot more. Now I thought, whether or not he was in a slot, we were just going to shadow him, which we did. We put Slay on him a lot, but Slay just didn't look super comfy in that slot, and I think it's just because he had to be tighter in the slot. Usually he's playing the outside where it gives him a lot of room, and then he, gets up to him, because he has a lot of time. He has a lot more time there to play off and, make a play on the ball, right? When you're on the outside. When you're on the inside, you have to play close, kind of like Justin
I think
Coleman.
Darius Slay's going to take care of that. I really do. Now,
Keenan
Keenan Allen may have 2-3 receptions, maybe one big one, maybe.
Ooh.
I think overall, though, Darius Slay may pretty much take him out of the game.
Oh. Okay, yeah, we definitely did not take him out of the game. I was wrong. We did win. We did step up one of their most, like I said, but we did not take him out of the game. I was
They
wrong
get Jared Davis back, then it'll be a lot of help. But even if they
he
don't,
was a pretty big
it
factor.
comes down to getting that pressure, and they shouldn't. Trey Flowers.
They didn't have Davis back. Yeah, we didn't get a lot of pressure. Look, I think the defensive line has to be better, but they did play for the pressure, which when it comes down to it, if you're putting 7 guys to block or 6 guys to block, you're taking away from weapons. But we didn't get a lot of pressure, which I was hoping we get more.
Playing against a backup tackle, and if they don't double team him,
I want to see more.
Should definitely have a few sacks. If they do,
we got to see if it's Wentz, man. This guy's escapable.
Maybe Deshaun has
this
back.
guy makes a lot of
It doesn't
escape
matter.
plays. We
Our
have
defensive
to
line
get
should
him
play
down.
better. Keep the pressure on. Don't let off. Don't let your foot off the gas. It's going to be different this week because we play Kyler Murray who could run. You play more contained kind of defensive line. Nah, not against Philip Rivers. You just go all out.
Okay,
you put your head down and you just go for the quarterback, and that's what Lions are going to bring. But again, respect the Chargers passing
that's what we did, but we didn't get
that
many
talent
times,
out there, and they can play well. So Lions have to be ready to go.
Yes,
Lions
respect
rushing
them.
defense
Okay,
against
good thing I said that because I was wrong pretty much up to this
Again,
point.
another tough one.
Okay. Rushing offense versus rushing defense. I would say early we looked good, but there was definitely some plays later in the game where they started to gash us, but I think that's because we were kind of playing for the pass. But I have to give credit to Chargers where it's due. They were really, what's the word for this? Not confusing, but they were not predictable. They were unpredictable, for sure. They were what we were trying to be, but we weren't with Bob Cooter. What we are with Bevel now is what they were. Let me just say it like that. They were unpredictable. They were very unpredictable, and I have to give credit to them for that. Okay,
like I said,
I didn't know it was
Eckler is not the best
for that.
rushing running back. Okay, he's more, for me, at least how I think of him, is a guy that's good at catching the ball in the backfield, making some plays out there. But they do have another running back that I think a lot of people forget about. A guy that had big gains last week, and that is Justin Jackson. Okay, he had a couple of big gains. This guy is a big threat. This guy is a threat to break off big runs. That's how I see him as a running back. So that's definitely going to help them out, having that mix of running backs. But then on the Lions side of things, with Snacks Harrison, who said, I can take the blame for the loss or whatever. I don't think it was his fault, but he's going to say that. I think he's definitely going to step up and have a big week. I think our rushing defense should be good, especially if Jared Davis is back. That's going to be a huge bonus. I know you may think I'm favoring one side, but I'm really not trying to. I'm going to have to go with the Lions here. I think this defense is really, really good. I think they can slow down the Chargers' offense. Now, again, like I said, just because
that one's
debatable,
that one's definitely
does not mean the Chargers won't have success.
It's hard. It's hard because we held them to 10.
Okay? Obviously, they're not going to sleep on the Chargers going.
But they still did well, right? So
I think the Lions may have the edge by just that much. But again, these can flip once the game starts. This is kind of like on paper what we saw from last week, what we've seen recently.
I didn't even show it. I didn't even show how much they had the edge by.
Now, finally, we have special teams, and this is the Lions special teams against the Chargers special teams. Another interesting one here.
Special teams.
Now, you want to give this to the Lions, but after watching Jamal Agnew last week, it's very hard to. Now,
this one was
I'm kind of going off of this, saying to myself, he can't be much worse than he was last week. He should be better. You muffed a punt. You had -2 yards on 5 punt returns. You can't be much worse. Yeah,
he wasn't better. He got
yards per carry. I think he had 16 yards per carry return.
Benched.
He's not going to be worse than that. I don't think he'll be worse than that. Actually, I can see him taking him back to the house for a big game. Honestly, I think he's going to.
Ty started blanking off the fence. Yikes.
Say he's not going to be terrible. He's not going to be good. Just he'll be okay. The Lions should have the advantage here. Sam Martin's a really good veteran punter, and the kicker for Matt Prater.
I was wrong there.
In the NFL, there's maybe a few guys that can compete there. And then on the Chargers side of things, they are playing with a backup kicker because their man is out with that right groin injury. Which again, get better, man.
Yeah, he's unmatched.
Hopefully he's healthy. But overall, I think again on paper you have to give this to the Lions. I know some people are really coming down on Jamal Agnew, but I would
that
say
was
this
disgusting. Special teams was nasty for each team.
I think this week he's going to prove himself if he gets the chances to. If he doesn't, maybe Patricia already made the decision. Nope, we're not. You're done.
Sam Martin had a good point.
But if he gets the chances, I can see him breaking a big one. I think he was trying to do too much last week. He fumbled once he got down. He was kind of like, I think
he was done.
This week he'll be fine. He'll bounce back, and we'll see the Jamal Agnew that we saw when he was an all-pro type of player. Okay, so that's my edges. I have 4 edges to the Lions, 1 to the Chargers. But again, that doesn't mean the Lions are going to go blow them out. Doesn't mean the Lions are a lot better. I'm just saying. Edge by edge, I think the Lions may have a little bit slight of an edge on a lot of these positional groups, except for the run offense versus the run defense. Now,
you got the good beats.
That doesn't mean a lot, okay? Because these are very, very close, and they can change once the game starts. Now, I have a few keys that I put down to the game. Number 1 is the obvious one: the tackles. The tackles have to play well. They have to play. They have to play okay. They have to be solid. Maybe you give up a few pressures here and there, but you can't give up 14
and they did.
You're playing
and they did. Terrell, yes.
They're not going to play around. They're going to come at you, okay? Lions can step out with some running back screens. Y'all
step up,
wide receiver screens. Y'all hate on me for that. Not wide receiver
Y'all did your thing.
Running back screens. Not too many, just a few. Mix those in. You can also help it out by getting things out to the back.
Running back screens, okay. Okay. Touchdown on the running back screen, okay. Come on now. Gotta credit the team for that too, but okay.
I mean, this is obvious, right? Anytime you play a great team, you look at the best player. Okay, we got to contain him.
That was the key. We didn't do it until the last play. Hey, I think the keys are right on. The keys are on the money.
We paid this money. Let's get some pressure.
The keys were on the money.
Pin your ears back. There's no more.
We didn't get the pressures.
Yeah, the keys were on the money. I see it happening. Okay, I see a big week at home. I think we're gonna get very excited. Crowd's gonna be on their feet. We're gonna get a few sacks, and that's why the Lions are going to have a
pretty good prediction.
Yes, I see the Lions winning this game. Now, the spread of this game is -2 for the Chargers.
Okay, got that right.
Chargers come in Detroit and win by 2. That's just where it is. So they really think the Chargers are a couple points better than the Lions. On a neutral field, they would be just under a touchdown better than the Lions. But at this point, It's a -2 for the Chargers because they are on the road.
better,
so
but they weren't.
Still pretty nice for them. The over-under is 46.5 points, which I can respect that. The Lions scoring 24, I can respect
46.5
that.
didn't live up to that.
That's a good over-under set. Either way, though, I think the Lions do come away with a win in this game. I really do. I think at home, I think they're going to be out. They're going to be ready to go. I can see this team definitely winning this game. I think they're going to put up some points.
Yes, they did.
I think we may see a turnover offensively. We may turn the ball over. I think we're going to get a lot of sacks.
A little bit too high, but hey, I picked by 3. We did win by 3.
Step it up. So let me hear your thoughts, comments below. Thank you for watching.
2 touchdowns shy on each side. That's it. All right, look. I can't be mad, okay? I predicted the score to be too high, but overall, I think it was pretty much there. You guys have let me know your thoughts, comments below. This one's still hard to judge who won what. Either way, we did win the game, and that's all that matters. If you guys want to see me do more of this, just let me know again in the comments below.
Put up some points.
You know what? Let me let Sunday me do it.
And they're definitely going to step it up. So let me hear your thoughts, comments below. Thank you, Prop, for watching, and
let me let Sunday me do it. Here we go. Oh, I cut it off. Yo, I cut it off. Thank you, Prop, for watching, and I'm out. Goodness.